Let's have an honest conversation about something that affects so many of us today, the habit of spending to impress others. We live in a world where it feels like we must keep up with the latest trends, flaunt the newest gadgets, and showcase a lifestyle that others admire. But here's the truth: spending to impress others is not a reflection of who you truly are. We've all been there, the temptation to buy things we don't need with money we don't have, simply to gain the approval of others. It's a cycle that keeps us chasing an illusion. But let me tell you this: true wealth isn't measured by the brand of your clothes, the model of your car, or the size of your home. It's measured by your peace of mind, your ability to sleep at night, knowing you are in control of your financial future. Too often we let external validation dictate our spending habits. Social media has turned us into spectators, constantly comparing our lives with others. But it's time to stop. Your worth isn't determined by your ability to showcase a perfect life. Your worth comes from the way you treat others, the values you uphold, and the life you build for yourself. Think about it. What if instead of spending to impress others, we invested in ourselves? What if we used our resources to enrich our knowledge, develop our skills, and create experiences that truly bring us joy? Money can be a powerful tool for freedom, growth, and security, but only when used wisely. Now, I know it's not easy to break free from the habit of comparison, but the next time you feel the urge to buy something you don't need, ask yourself, is this truly for me, or am I doing this to gain approval? You are not defined by your possessions. You are defined by the strength of your character, the integrity of your actions, and the way you live with purpose. Let's stop spending to impress others and start living for ourselves. The freedom that comes with financial independence, with knowing you have control over your choices, is a gift like no other. Invest in your future, nurture your well-being, and let go of the need to impress anyone but yourself. In today's world, the pressure of external validation has become an overwhelming force in many people's lives. We are constantly surrounded by messages that tell us what we should have, how we should look, and what success truly means. These messages often come from the media, advertising, and increasingly social media platforms. The need for external validation can make us feel like we are never enough, constantly striving for things that are seen as symbols of success or happiness, but may never truly bring us contentment. Social media, in particular, has created a platform where we constantly compare ourselves to others. People post curated images of their best moments, showcasing the idealized versions of their lives. We see pictures of people living in luxurious homes, traveling the world, or sporting the latest fashions, and before we know it, we feel compelled to measure up. The underlying message is that in order to be accepted, in order to feel worthy, we need to have what they have, or at least appear to have it. This can lead to a dangerous cycle. We start spending money we don't have, making purchases we don't need, all in an attempt to keep up with the Joneses, to be seen as successful, or to fit in. We buy things because we want to impress others, not because we genuinely need them or because they bring us joy. We've all been there, feeling the weight of judgment or comparing ourselves to others. The desire to be seen in a certain light can drive us to make impulsive financial decisions that, in the end, only serve to drain our resources and contribute to our sense of inadequacy. What's more troubling is that this external validation can often leave us feeling empty. We buy that new outfit, take that expensive vacation, or acquire that shiny new gadget, but soon after the excitement fades. The joy is fleeting, and the satisfaction we thought we would gain from impressing others doesn't materialize. So, the momentary high of acquiring something new, something that signals success to the outside world, wears off, leaving us with nothing but a pile of bills or a sense of financial insecurity. The truth is, the pressure of external validation can cloud our judgment. It makes us lose sight of what really matters: our personal values, our goals, and our vision for our lives. Instead of focusing on the things that truly contribute to our happiness and well-being, we become consumed by the idea of what others think of us. This can lead to a life driven by comparison rather than authenticity. We stop making decisions based on what we need or what will truly improve our lives and start making decisions based on how we can appear to others. This kind of lifestyle can lead to unnecessary stress. We begin to feel the constant weight of trying to keep up, and the fear of missing out becomes real. It's not just about the money we spend, it's about the energy we pour into keeping up with others. This is energy that could be better used for personal growth, self-reflection, and building a life that is truly fulfilling, not one that merely impresses the people around us. The challenge is to break free from this cycle. It's about learning to value yourself for who you truly are, not for what you own or how you appear to others. Real fulfillment comes when you stop chasing after someone else's definition of success and start defining success for yourself. It means realizing that your worth is not tied to the approval of others or the things you own, but to your integrity, your kindness, and the impact you have on the world around you. It means finding peace and being true to yourself, even when it doesn't align with the pressures of society. To combat the pressure of external validation, we need to take a step back and reassess our values. What truly matters to us? What are we willing to invest in, not for the approval of others, but for our own growth and happiness? This requires a shift in mindset, a recognition that the path to contentment and peace lies in living authentically, not in trying to impress anyone. Breaking free from the need for external validation is liberating. It allows us to focus on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Instead of spending money to impress others, we can start spending it in ways that enrich our lives and support our goals. We can invest in experiences, education, and relationships that nurture us, rather than buying things that only serve to temporarily fill the void left by the pressure to conform. Ultimately, the need for external validation is a reflection of insecurity. We seek approval from others because we don't yet believe in our own worth. But when we learn to validate ourselves, when we take ownership of our happiness and self-worth, we break free from the chains of comparison and embrace a life that is uniquely our own. The freedom that comes from this realization is priceless, and it allows us to live more peacefully, authentically, and joyfully. Money is a tool, a resource that can either work for you or against you. The way we use money reflects our values and priorities. In a world where materialism is often praised and success is often defined by possessions, it's important to shift our focus to understanding the true value of money. Too many of us are conditioned to think that money is only meant to be spent on temporary pleasures, on items that signal status or impress others. But the real value of money lies in how it can improve our lives in ways that extend beyond fleeting moments of satisfaction. When we think about money, we must consider its potential to create long-term benefits. Financial resources, when managed wisely, can provide stability, opportunities, and the freedom to live the life we desire. One of the greatest mistakes we can make is to use money for things that provide instant gratification but contribute little to our overall well-being or future. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending on things that give us a quick emotional high, a new outfit, a fancy dinner, the latest tech gadget. These things can make us feel good in the moment, but they don't build a secure future or contribute to personal growth. True financial value comes from aligning our spending with our deeper values. Instead of seeking external validation through expensive purchases, we can shift our focus to investing in things that will enhance our lives in the long run. This could mean putting money toward further education, starting a savings plan, or contributing to causes that align with our personal beliefs. These investments help us grow and set us up for a future of security, fulfillment, and peace of mind. In fact, the most valuable thing money can give us is the ability to make choices. Financial independence provides freedom, the freedom to pursue passions without the constant pressure of financial worry, the ability to retire comfortably, or the peace of mind that comes from knowing you can weather unexpected storms. This kind of financial security is not built on extravagant purchases, but rather on mindful spending, saving, and investing. One of the most overlooked aspects of money's true value is its role in self-care and personal growth. For example, rather than spending money on things that might only impress others or fill a temporary void, consider investing in experiences that nurture your body and mind. This could be a gym membership, taking a course in something that excites you, or spending time with people who lift you up. The experiences we invest in have the potential to enrich our lives far more than a new car or an expensive watch ever could. Similarly, having a solid financial foundation allows us to weather life's uncertainties. Life is unpredictable, and having savings or investments gives us the flexibility to face challenges without being overwhelmed by stress. Instead of spending money on unnecessary items, we can use it to build an emergency fund or invest in assets that appreciate over time. These investments don't just build wealth, they offer peace of mind, knowing that we have prepared for the unexpected. Furthermore, money, when used correctly, can also create opportunities for growth. Whether it's investing in a business, supporting a creative endeavor, or traveling to learn about different cultures, money can open doors that enhance our lives in ways that no material possession ever could. Opportunities for personal development, new experiences, and deeper connections often come with a cost, but these are the kinds of investments that truly enrich our lives and align with our long-term goals. What's important to realize is that the value of money is not just in what we buy, but in how we manage it. It's about making thoughtful decisions that align with our goals and values. It's about not being swayed by the latest trends or the opinions of others, but rather focusing on what truly matters to us and investing accordingly. By prioritizing our financial well-being, we set ourselves up for a future that is not only financially secure, but also deeply fulfilling. When we choose to use money in ways that align with our values and long-term goals, we are essentially choosing to live with intention. We stop being reactive to the pressures around us and become proactive in shaping the life we want. Money becomes a tool to create the life we envision, rather than a tool for keeping up with the expectations of others.